And in some situations, if maybe the exercises are really difficult or the program is very different from what you're used to, we'll maybe extend that. I call it a phase. We'll maybe extend that phase to 4 weeks. So that fourth week, you're really going to be blasting as hard as you can to hit new weights, to get new records on that program. And then after the fourth week, that is when we'll switch up all your reps, your sets, your exercises. So maybe if for 3 weeks, maybe we were heavily focused on heavy deadlifts. And so for the next 4 weeks, we'll definitely scale it back on the deadlifts and we'll put emphasis on something else. So maybe if it was deadlifts and leg dominant workouts for 4 weeks or for 3 weeks, maybe for the next 3 or 4 weeks, we'll really focus on dialing in your bench press. And we'll make sure that we go lighter on the deadlifts, we change the reps and sets, and that way you can have time to recover and change your focus for a little bit of time. So every 3 to 4 weeks, you should be switching your workouts, whether you're working with me and I'm doing it for you, or here's an Easter egg, you can do it yourself. So set your workouts for 3 weeks. That's my recommendation. I don't usually do the 4 weeks. You do the 3 weeks, and the reason that you switch them up is because your body gets used to those movements that you're doing. They get used to the sets, they get used to the reps, they get used to the specific exercises that you're doing, and in the order that you're doing them in. And what happens is you begin to get muscle memory. And muscle memory can be great because you can do more weight, you can do more reps. So think of push-ups. If you're doing a bunch of push-ups, you do 50 a day, you're going to be able to do more and more and more, but you're not necessarily building muscle or improving. Your body's just really used to that movement. It's like, okay, I can improve, I can improve, I can improve. So what you want to do is switch it up so that you don't have that muscle memory. You want your body to continually be adapting to new stimulus. So that's why you switch it up after 3 weeks. First week, you're just getting used to the movements. Second week, you improve a little bit, you're used to the movements. Third week, you knock it out of the park. Then we switch everything up for you. Maybe for 3 weeks, we do high rep. We're doing 12, 16 reps per set on different exercises. And then the next 3 weeks, we drop it down and we do 3 to 5 reps on sets. And like I said, you could have a heavy deadlift phase for 3 weeks and then a really light deadlift, or maybe we even take deadlifts completely off your program for the next 3 weeks. So you got to always keep your body guessing, keep your muscles adapting and progressing through the weeks. You never want to do the same workout program, definitely not for more than 4 weeks. That's not good for you. That's how you're going to get injury. That's how you're going to plateau. You're not going to get the results that you want to get. So what I do is I customize your workouts for you. And if you're a business owner, if you work a lot and you don't have time to create your own workouts, then that's where I come into play. And I will make sure that you know exactly what you're doing when you get to that gym in the morning before you have to go to work, or when you get out of work and you go at 5 p.m. and you're not walking into that gym like, looking at your phone, mulling around, sitting down on a bench and not doing much because you don't know what to do. So that's where a personal trainer can come into play with even people who know what they're doing and know how to work out. It's just time. People have a limited amount of time to focus on different things. So if you're, like I said, if you're a business owner or you're a top salesman at your company, almost 24/7, you're eat, sleep, and breathing that job, that business. And that's the only way that you're going to be truly good at it. So if you are busy and you don't have time to progress yourself, you don't have time to change your workouts, you don't have time to build a workout routine or program, hit me up, send me that DM. We'll get to work. We'll set something phenomenal up for you. And a lot of my philosophy as a trainer is consistency. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So if I make you a program your first 3 or 4 weeks and it kicks your ass into next week and you don't want to go back to the gym the next day to stick to your program, or if say you work out every other day, when the every other day comes around after your first workout, you don't want to go because you can't walk. Your calves are burning, your hamstrings are tight, you have lower back pain. Then you're not going to go back and you're not going to achieve your goals because you're not going to be able to be consistent. So what I try to do as a trainer, and what I'm very successful at doing for my clients, is building a routine that is enjoyable and easy for you. And there's a fine line between easy and non-effective. So my programs that I create for people are very effective, but I make it as easy and as enjoyable as I can while still getting you those results. Because what I believe is you need to stay very consistent to achieve greatness in your physique, in your health, in your immune system, in your productivity. You have to be consistent. It's a very long road. I've mentioned recently that the physique that I've built over the years, the health level that I've built, I really got dialed in January of 2020. We're now in January of 2024. So it's been 4 years of consistency that has yielded me the 8-pack and the veins in my arms and the veins in my shoulders and the veins in my lower abdomen that go down to my private parts. And that's taken a lot of work. And if I had burnt myself out and got hurt, I wouldn't have these results. So I try to make things as enjoyable and as easy as I can for my client, because the main goal is getting to that gym every single day, or 5 days a week, or 4 days a week, or whatever we design for you. And that's why when I offer the free consultation session to my new clients, I want to know a lot about you. I want to know what you enjoy. What are your favorite exercises? What's your favorite thing to do in the gym? Do you like CrossFit? Do you like weightlifting? Do you like strength training? Are you into yoga? And that is where we can build you something that's customized and perfect for you. So when you wake up on Monday morning, you're excited to get to the gym, and you know that it's not going to kick your ass and it's going to make you feel good for the rest of the week. And maybe you do want your ass kicked. And in that case, I can kick your ass for sure. Some people like that. They like the high intensity. They want to get a big sweat in. They want to feel it. They want to be limping the next day. But in my opinion, that's not the best way for optimal results. You want to make sure that you're slowly building and that you're taking not baby steps, but small steps towards large goals.